welcome back to the channel. I'm Emilio and this is Cars in Mind. And so today we are going to focus on the interior of the car. Interior of the car is pretty bad. We have some roach scares, and I'm a little bit skeptical on cleaning the rest of this car out because I don't want any more, and I'm kind of scared of what I might find in here. But nonetheless, we are about to get the interior clean. We've already done the exterior. Came out pretty good for what the car is, but we're going to try to bring it all full circle and knock out the interior. Along with the interior, we are going to remove all this tint, this old tint, and hopefully it's not too much of a hard task. And that's going to require some tools, which we're about to go over right now. We're going to start out with a leather cleaner, and then if this doesn't do the job, then we're going to go to like a more conventional Resolve and see what that does. And I'm going to use an assortment of brushes. I have some more brushes, but there is that for the drill. And then move out the way. And then once the leather's clean, then we're gonna go with the conditioner and get that back right. Moving on to our tint. In my YouTube endeavors today, I just doing some videos, and supposedly Awesome works very well. We're gonna find out and see. So we're gonna do something for science in this video. But we're gonna spray that on, let it sit, and then we're gonna use a non-scratch pad so we don't mess up the rear defroster lines to hopefully get all the glue from the window. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get all this stuff out of here. Give us a clean slate to get this car as clean as we can. Step number one, we're gonna vacuum, get as much of the dirt off the seats as we can, and then we're gonna go through and I'll come back with our next step once we get that vacuum in. And just like that, we are done with all that. As you can see, you guys already seen in the previous videos. If not, you can go and check it out. But we're gonna see how good we can get this interior looking. The good thing about this video is that after this video, I can actually start fixing the car. So next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start out by spraying the seats down with our carpet cleaner. I mean, I know this isn't necessarily probably good for the leather, but we're gonna like let this sit for a minute, and then I'm gonna use some brushes and stuff and get this good. And after that sits and we get the brushes on it, clean it up real good, then we're gonna go and do some leather reconditioning. That's why right now I think that, I mean, again, this is an old car, so we're not too worried about how we're gonna clean it. We're gonna get it clean, recondition it, and then see the results that we get. Guys, with the rest of this cleaning stuff for the back seat, but I'm going to show you what it looks like afterwards and tips, do's and don'ts on this leather, so stay tuned. All right, y'all, so here it is. Back seat's complete. Off camera, I started trying to see how I can get this rear carpet clean. This side really isn't so bad. But this side is going to be challenging. I definitely going to wear some gloves for all that to be safe. I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, we're gonna get to that. The rear seats didn't come out as bad as I thought they would. Like I said, a little bit elbow grease. One of the key things I did learn, bristle stiffness is very important in this matter because you can scratch the leather. In this instance, it really doesn't matter that the leather is already messed up anyway. So can use this as a learning experience. Because when I was going through it with my brush on the drill, I could see some discoloration starting to form on some of the leather. So that lets us know we need to use a softer brush. We're gonna start on the rear carpet and then continue from there. It's kind of a good thing. I'm gonna go with the black interior eventually anyway, but this is just to kind of sanitize the car before I start really digging into it. So on this side, first thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna vacuum it out, see what debris we can pick up, and then after that, I'm gonna probably steam it. Definitely hope you guys can see the difference in this right now, but this is just from a simple vacuum clean or vacuum. I really want to take a quick pause and show you guys like the difference. So that middle section right there is without the steamer, and the outside is with the steamer. Jeez, look at that! Look at that. We can probably hit over here around the corner, the edges a little bit more, but I think that's good for a 2008 car with 170 something thousand miles. Jeez. All right, so now that we've tackled the back for the most part, we're gonna start getting all the tint off of the back of the car. As you know, the tint looks like ass, very much so. So we're gonna get the back tint off. And then after that, we're gonna move to the front of the car and knock out everything in the front. But so far, I did off camera take off this window tint on this side, and it already transformed how the exterior of the car looks just because the tint's not so cockeyed and it's not there. Eventually, we will get the tint redid. Or I may just rock fishbowl for a while just to just so everybody can see how good the interior looks. So not too bad looking at that window now. Looks pretty good. Looks better than this for sure. I'm gonna keep going. All right, so the rear window is going fairly well, but I have a question that some of you guys need to put in the comments. So you see the lines coming off for our defroster that's still stuck on the tint. Do you think it'll still work, or is it fixable? I know they make repair kits for that, but just let me know in the comments below. Home stretch. Sweet. So, success. So this is kind of what I guess 16-year-old tint looks like. As you can see, some of the defrosting material, hopefully that's not, hopefully it still works, but I guess we're gonna find out. But yeah, so rear window is complete. We're gonna clean the glass. I'm gonna show you guys a couple things. So as you can see, already looks better than it did before with the messed up tint. And then we're going to finish the rear. We're gonna finish the front, and then I'll show you that too. Let's keep this in mind. All right, we're gonna see what we can do. Time to tackle this over here. Can you smell that? No, you can't, but this car is definitely in a lot better condition than what it was before. Pretty excited about the results that came out from doing this little detail, I guess you can call it that. So we're going to go through this and show you guys the results of these little laborious days during the holidays. Happy holidays to everybody too. Hope everybody had a good Merry Christmas. I'm going to just throw that in there. And yeah, I'm going to show you what we did. So, door card looks a lot better. There was a whole bunch of stuff on the bottom here that we kind of got out. Still got a bad armrest. It's probably going to be replaced eventually. Carpet. I mean, it looks better than what it was for sure. Kind of moving on to the seat. The seat here, I scrubbed it. It's just, I gave up on the seat. But it's clean. Gonna make our way to the back. If you go back to our, now if we're gonna zoom in here. I didn't quite, I mean, I could have removed the seats and got more in depth in there, but maybe that's for another time. Now I was just kind of trying to get it quickly knocked out so we can start working on it. Door card, back seat came out pretty good. Mentioned before, be cognizant of what brushes you use. Some brushes, if they're too stiff, they can start taking up, they can start getting, scratching off the color of the leather. Yeah. Moving on. Don't mind this. We're about to try to, that's for another video. But carpet again, not perfect by any means, but it's good enough for sure. This might be my favorite because this came out the best out of the whole carpet situation. Yeah, I mean, what? Looks great. Looks great. See, we may need a new screen for the iDrive. I think it's cracked, not cracked, but it just has the stuff on top, which is on the inside. But yeah, definitely good view. Doesn't look that bad anymore for real. I feel better about it for sure, except for this. Oh my gosh. Just gonna give you guys a final walk around of the tent off the car. Rome wasn't built in one day, but this thing's starting to look pretty good. This video was kind of intended just to document every process for this car, because I want to start from start to finish and then move on to maybe another project. But I really do appreciate everybody's watching. If you do watch this, please drop a like, subscribe. There's a lot of things coming. So yeah, take care, happy holidays, happy New Year's, and be safe.